Another stream? Yes, that's right. And another stream. Please excuse me. You heard it, another stream. Because we still have something left to do. We still have something left to do, and that is the class trial. Yes, the class trial. Let me just yeah. All right. Okay, welcome back to the stream, guys. Welcome back to the stream. I'm Rorilla, and we'll be playing Project Eden's Garden, which is background family game that very good. Actually, very good. It's a very good game. I love it. Okay, so I on the last stream I played for a couple 3 hours and now we're at the class trial. I got my energy drinks ready. We're going to get through this case. We're going to get through this case. Just wait for the game to load. Sorry guys. Okay, it's coming. Yes, it's here. Continue. Alright. For what we have a tablet, bloody knife, a rifle that I don't know why they're here, a bucket, and a victim's hands that has dry blood underneath the victim's nail, which I don't know why. I think we're ready. Let's go. We're ready. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's begin with a brief explanation of the class trial.
Okay.
The objective here is simple. Explain how the murder took place. Using evidence you've gathered during the investigation, you will argue what you believe happened to the victim. Should you all agree on the right answer, you will be free to leave this place. Should you all agree on the wrong answer, well, you'll find out. That's all there is to it. Have fun, everybody.
Somebody, get me out of here.
If this is something we must discuss, I know a good place to start.
Get me out of here, get me out of here, get me out of here, get me out of here.
Calm down, Grace.
Get me out of here, 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 get me out of here!
Grace.
Somebody get me out of here!
And there she goes. Oh, she's dead.
What happened to her? Oh shit! They fried her brain!
Calm down. It's only a shock. She won't suffer any permanent side effects.
Are you sure?
If I wanted to see the brain dead bicker, I'd just turn on the telly. On that note, please, carry on.
Holy shit. The people running in this place aren't playing around.
As you were saying, Wolfgang?
Right. The way I see it, the objective of this trial...
By the way, can I get like a seat with this thing?
Huh? Why? Stop it. Can you stand? Can't you stand?
It's only
You're seriously not going to contribute?
What am I even supposed to do?
Put your detective detective hat on, buddy. We're here to solve a mystery.
Yeah. Who murdered that dummy chick, right?
Not who murdered her, how they murdered her.
Did that tablet not explain it?
It listed her wounds, yes, but it didn't explain how they were inflicted.
Probably because it's so obvious.
But, Miss Amber, you didn't even read the tablet.
And I don't have to.
Hey, look at that. A debate's already underway.
Are you okay? These guys are clearly confused. I need to stop them before they arrive at the wrong conclusion. Oh gosh, did you hear that? That's the sound of a non-stop debate approaching. During non-stop of debate, your classmate will speak on one after another without interruption. Student may have things that contradict the two, and that's your job to determine which statement is the broken in order to fast forward, circle bullet. Okay. For Guillermo, you have been on with triple it. You got it during the investigation. Triplet has that other fervent to debate will load your truth cylinder. Use mouse to aim your vertical and press right key to fire. You want to aim for the word highlight in gold. Those are the weak spots. A lie or conduction may be hiding within the weak spot. Carefully compare your classmates' statement to the evidence you have gathered, and use the correct triplet to destroy the relevant weak spot. If the thing flying too fast, use space to compensate. This will temporarily slow down time. Speaking of time, be sure to not run out of it. That's an automatic game over. Not that someone would ever fail. Anyway, press F if you bit. Can I save the game? There we go. That's all for now. Don't jump to too many conclusions. Alright.
The mystery was never about who killed Kara, but how she died.
Is that true? Objection! It's obvious what the murder weapon was.
I didn't get a good look at the crime scene.
You didn't look at
Body
it.
was pretty bloody.
And what could have spilled that blood? Besides that big, scary guy.
Nope.
No, that's wrong.
I nailed it.
Cassidy, can you stop butting in? You barely investigated the crime scene to begin with.
Whoa, what? I searched that place from top to bottom.
All right, then tell me, how was a fully loaded assault rifle used as the murder weapon?
That's easy. It wasn't. Obviously, the shooter reloaded their gun to full capacity. Any smart shooter could tell you that. Right, Desmond?
She does make a point.
Why are you bringing me into this?
Except, the victim suffered multiple stab wounds to the torso. If the gun was fired, not only should the body have had bullet wounds, but there would be shell casings from the fired bullets. We saw neither at the crime scene.
Details. If the gun didn't do that, chicken, what was the actual murder weapon?
The actual murder weapon? That's so obvious. The knife.
I got it. The bloody knife. It's just so blatantly obvious. It was literally right next to the victim's body.
Why so Cam's razor gotta ruin everything?
Interesting. Both the knife and the rifle were present at the crime scene, but only the knife was used.
Kind of weird choosing the inferior weapon.
Nothing beats the sting of a sharpened blade.
If the killer didn't use the rifle, why was it at the crime scene?
Maybe it came from inside the closet.
Why would the closet why would the closet has a gun?
Man, I don't know. What if it's not even related to the murder?
Of course it's related. It's covered in blood.
Oh no. Everyone's starting to yell.
Alright. Non-stop debate.
To reiterate, both the rifle and the knife were next to the victim's body.
Yet they opted for the knife. Odd choice.
I bet that gun didn't even work. These days, it's all about aesthetics over effectiveness.
That's like your opinion, lady.
If the gun was broken, then the killer would have no reason to bring it with them. And yet, they did.
Watch it be for the aesthetic.
It's easy to assume that the killer was holding a gun, considering the detailed victim's death, and declined to think the otherwise.
To reiterate, both the rifle and the knife were next to the victim's body.
Yet they opted for the knife. Odd choice.
I bet that gun didn't even work. These days, it's all about aesthetics over effectiveness.
That's like your opinion, lady.
If the gun was broken, then the killer. And yet, they did.
Watch it be for the aesthetic.
To reiterate, both the rifle and the knife were next to the victim's body.
Yet they opted for the knife. Odd choice.
I bet that gun didn't even work.
That's like your opinion, lady.
If
Aesthetic.
To reiterate, both the rifle and the knife were next to the victim's body.
Yet they opted for the knife. Odd choice.
I bet that gun did.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you agree? Thanks.
Wait, the evidence Damon presented doesn't support that.
Uh-oh.
To reiterate, both the rifle and the knife were next to the victim's body.
Yet they opted for the knife.
Aesthetic.
That's like your opinion, lady.
if the gun was broken,
Then the killer
would have no reason to bring it.
Oh
with
my!
them.
I God, I missed.
And yet,
Oh, the
They did.
lag.
The aesthetic.
To reiterate, both the rifle and the knife were
Stop
next to the
dodging me!
victim's body.
Yep, they opted for the knife. Good choice. I bet that gun didn't even work. These days, all about aesthetics. That's like your opinion, lady. If the gun was broken, you would have no reason to fix it. And yet, they did. Watch a piece of the aesthetic.
To reiterate, both the rifle and the knife. Huh? Yes, we already know both weapons were at the
Oh god.
To reiterate, both the rifle and
the knife were next to the victim's body. Yep, they opted for the knife. Good choice. I bet that gun didn't
Even worse. These days, it's all about aesthetics over effectiveness.
That's like your opinion.
lady.
If the gun.
Was broken?
No, that's wrong!
Yeah, I got it.
Stop that thought right there. If we keep assuming the killer had the gun, we'll end up running in circles.
What? You think the killer was unarmed?
No, they were definitely armed. With the knife. The reason they didn't use a gun is probably because they never had it to begin with.
But then, who did?
Easy. The victim.
The victim.
Whoa, the dummy had the gun?
If it wasn't the killer, it has to be her. She must have brought it to the closet. She was probably carrying it before the murder, but dropped it when the killer attacked her.
Oh, I guess that makes some sense.
Complete sense.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. Aren't you overlooking something?
Huh?
The victim was stabbed from the front, meaning she could have seen the killer coming, correct? If so, why didn't she shoot them?
A stealth attack. I bet the killer memorized
Yeah.
her AI movements.
That girl must have been killed before she had the chance to defend herself.
That's not technically true.
Huh?
There's evidence of a struggle between the victim and the killer.
Sufficiently evidence that show within everything to fight back. Yeah, this one.
This is it. We found dry blood under the victim's fingernails, which implies she was clawing at her attacker. Of course, no explanation is definitive without photo proof of the killer, but I'm confident this is what happened.
Why would you resort to scratching when you're carrying a gun?
Did something get in the way of her using it?
Yes.
Wonder if that killer stole it from her.
She should have seen or heard him coming from the hallway at the very least.
Why do you think she was in the hallway?
That's where the fight happened, right?
I think you're getting ahead of yourself. How can we be sure the fight happened there?
Maybe the fight started in the hallway, and after it ended, her body was dragged into the closet.
If that happened, shouldn't there have been streaks of blood on the floor or in the hallway?
Drag marks? Can't say I saw any.
It was merely a jest. No need to take it so seriously.
Instead of dragging the victim, what if the killer carried her? I don't know why they would want to do that, but it would explain the lack of drag marks. But
Yeah.
then, wouldn't the killer have been covered in
Blood. Aye. It should have gotten everywhere. Those wounds were brutal. A few inches deep, I reckon. Carrying her would have done nothing to stop the blood flow.
You're right.
Good point.
She was obviously killed in the closet. That's where the blood was.
Yes, you're right. I'm so sorry for derailing the conversation.
No, it's
Moving
okay.
That fight. The victim had the gun, but she was overpowered?
If she wanted to, she could have just,
The bleach.
It doesn't make much sense, does it?
There must be something we're missing. Something that has been how do we do also powered. And I know I'm the only one who can figure that out. Okay, the agree point. Okay.
salami killer pulled a fast one and knocked the gun out of her hand.
By the sounds of it, those two did have a crazy tussle.
But she still carried a gun. So why didn't she shoot?
I bet that girl didn't even see them coming.
Yeah.
Maybe she thought the killer was her friend? I know I wouldn't hurt a friend.
She tried clawing their eyes out.
That salami killer.
I know what to do.
By the sounds of it, those two did have a tussle.
But she still carried a gun. So why didn't she shoot?
I bet that girl didn't even see them come.
What the fuck?
Appreciate the support, but you're not talking any sense, mate.
That salami killer pulled a fast one and knocked the gun out of her hand.
By the sounds of it, those two did have a crazy tussle.
But she still carried a gun. So why didn't she shoot?
I bet that girl didn't even see them coming.
Maybe she thought the killer was her friend? I know I wouldn't hurt a friend.
She tried clawing their eyes out.
That salami killer pulled a fast one and knocked the gun out of her hand.
By the sounds of it, those two did have a crazy tussle.
But she still carried a gun. So why didn't she shoot?
I bet that girl didn't even see them coming.
Maybe she thought the killer was her friend? I know I wouldn't hurt a friend.
She tried clawing their eyes out.
I need some time to think.
That salami killer pulled a fast one and knocked the gun out of her hand.
By the sounds of it, those two did have a crazy tussle.
But she still carried a gun.
So why didn't she shoot? I bet that girl didn't even see them coming. Maybe she thought the killer was her friend. I wouldn't hurt a friend. She tried clawing their eyes out.
That salami killer pulled a fast one and knocked the gun out of her hand.
Oh god.
That's right. The killer lunged at her and pushed the gun out of her hands.
This sounds risky. What if she saw them and unloaded a bunch of bullets?
Uh-oh. I'm bad at this game.
That salami killer pulled a fast one and knocked the gun out of her hand.
By the sounds of it, those two did have a crazy tussle.
But she still carried a gun. So why didn't she shoot?
I bet that girl didn't even see them coming.
I got it.
Yeah.
John actually has a point. The victim probably couldn't see what was going on. According to the tablet, she suffered chemical burns to the face and eyes. That sort of injury would have effectively blinded her. Also, inside the janitor's closet, there was a large empty bottle of bleach. That's probably the chemical that caused the burns.
Blinded? With bleach? That's horrible.
Yeah, that's
All
very
that
horrible.
pain,
Yet she still managed to fight back.
She sure put up a struggle. Without a gun, I guess the next best thing was her hands.
So the killer was definitely the one who blinded her.
Indeed. Knowing she had a gun, he blinded her to make her less dangerous. Then, when he pinned her against the door and stabbed her, she tried to retaliate.
Until eventually dying from her wounds.
Jeez, this is brutal. Couldn't they have toned down the violence?
The past is in the past, and we can't change that.
I mean, by the sounds of it, we've already figured it out, right?
No.
Not yet.
Seriously?
Yes.
Already discussed so much!
We know she was armed. We know she was blinded. We figured out how she died. How is this not a closed case?
Please understand, I'm proud of everyone's hard work so far. Because of you, we're one step closer to bringing the victim justice.
This was never about the dummy.
However, we should think of this case like an equation. Knowing how it works is only half the struggle. Now we need to figure out
why.
As in the motive?
Mm-hmm. You're on the right track.
You speak like we have any information on the killer. The man's a stock image. He doesn't even have a name. What are we supposed to ascertain from that? That he's a non-character?
Not every answer will be written down for you. Sometimes actions speak louder than...
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold the phone!
Good morning.
Grace?
Whoa, what? Since when was Grace back to normal?
Right now, soybean. Watching you guys try to solve this mystery has been like watching a dumpster catch on fire. I guess all that smoke must have clouded your vision, 'cause there's a big-ass elephant in this room.
An elephant in the room?
That's giving us too much credit.
So the killer incapacitated that girl. She had a gun, it makes total sense. Problem is, you've yet to explain how he used the bleach.
I sort of assumed he spilled it on the victim.
Right. He just tipped the bottle over her.
That bottle is where the bleach came from, sure. But I doubt the bottle itself was involved in the murder. When we found it, it was neatly ordered on a shelf near the back of the closet. The gun and knife were just thrown on the floor. So it's weird this weapon was handled so differently.
Do you think the killer just poured the contents of that bottle into something else?
Sure, before the actual murder took place, I'd say.
And what is this something else? Go on, explain it before this dumpster turns molten.
Okay, here we go again.
Well, if the original bottle's been emptied. Where'd the bleach go?
Into another bottle?
What about a container? There were a bunch in the closet.
I bet the killer had a secret water gun. So when the victim came in, pow! He squirted her in the eyes.
Hey! The ink vanishes when the battle's over.
Call the fire brigade, Grace.
Please wait a second. I'm trying to make the game, more. Okay, we're back.
Well, if the original bottle's been emptied, Where'd the bleach go?
Into another bottle?
What about a container? There were a bunch in the closet.
I bet the killer had a secret water gun. So when the victim came in, he squirted her in the eyes.
Hey! The ink vanishes when the battle's over.
Gate Grace.
Well, if the original bottle's been emptied, where'd the bleach go?
Into another bottle?
What about a container? There were a bunch in the closet.
I bet the killer had a secret water gun. So when the victim came in, pow! He squirted her in the eyes.
Hey! The ink vanishes when the battle's over.
Call the fire brigade, Grace.
Well, if the original bottle's been emptied, where'd the bleach go?
Shoot it.
What about a
I miss it.
Well, if the original bottle's been emptied, where'd the bleach go?
Into
Hit it! Oh, come on! Hello, my peanut. Hello, my peanut. Welcome to the stream. I'm struggling.
Well, if the
Thank you for checking. Thank you for checking in. Another bottle. Come on. Fuck.
What about a container?
I see.
There were a bunch in the closet.
All right.
If the original bottle's been emptied, where'd the bleach go?
Into another bottle?
What about a container? There were a bunch in the...
I'm stressing because the game's so lag. Because the game's so lag. I cannot aim.
Well, if the original bottle's been emptied, where'd the bleach go?
Into another
Please!
Container.
Fuck, I gave up. I gave up. Just end me. Just end me.
Well, if the original bottle's been emptied,
I'm back.
Where'd the bleach go?
Into another bottle.
A container.
I.
There were a bunch.
I wish I had a better laptop.
Well, if the original bottle's been emptied, where'd the bleach go?
Into
another bottle.
Hit it. Oh my god.
The killer could have just put the bleach in another.
Sorry,
It's wrong.
but I'm gonna have to disagree with that one. As far as I can remember,
the game is lagging.
Bottles at the crime
It's,
scene.
the game is lagging. It's not the stream.
Unless you have evidence to suggest otherwise.
Well, if the original bottle's been emptied, where'd the bleach go?
Into another bottle?
What about a container?
Stop! I need to be a perfect
Well,
timing.
If the original bottle's been emptied, where'd the bleach go?
Into another bottle?
What about a container?
Hit it! Oh god! I'm so bad at aiming.
Well, if the original bottle go.
Into another bottle?
What about a container?
Stop! Oh my god! Oh, come on.
Well,
Into another bottle?
What about a container?
There we go.
There were a bunch in the
Oh,
closet.
come on.
well, if the original bottle, where'd the bleach go?
Into another?
What about a container?
Oh, I missed it again. I missed it again.
Well, if the original bottle's
Into
What about a container?
Stop! Oh my god, the tail is so fast!
well, if the original bottle's been emptied, where'd the bleach go?
Into another bottle?
What about a container?
Stop! See? Stop! It's too fast!
Well,
Into another bottle?
What
about a container?
There were a bunch.
Oh, I missed it again. I missed again. Come on, come on, come on.
well, if the original where'd the bleach go?
Into another bottle?
What about a container?
Oh my god! Ah! I've been trying to hit that word so long.
Well, if the original bottle's been emptied,
Into another bottle?
What about
A container.
Ah! Ingrid, stop talking so fast. Stop talking so fast.
well, bleach go?
Into another bottle?
What about a container?
Should it?
There were a bunch. In
Oh
the
my
closet.
god! Oh my god! Ah! Oh my god. if my game is not that laggy.
Well, if the original bottle's been emptied, where'd the bleach go?
Into another bottle?
What about a container?
Please! Please! Yes! 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 Fucking let's fucking go! Oh my god!
The killer put the chemicals in a bucket. Or, more specifically, the same bucket we found at the crime scene. After all, it reeked of... If the killer didn't use it to transport bleach, what else did they use it for? Personal cleaning? I doubt it.
Yo, that makes sense.
A broken clock is right twice a day.
Okay, cool. So, how'd the killer use that bucket to spill bleach in the victim's eyes?
That's a great question.
It would be a fairly heavy bucket, so it's unlikely he threw it on her.
She'd shoot him before he even had the chance.
No,
Easy
he didn't.
brain,
He did.
mate.
She didn't shoot it.
Of course, my apologies.
It's a good question. How was the killer able to get a hefty bucket of chemical into the victim's eyes? Especially without her knowing. There must be some clue missing here. Think, Diamond, think.
Even if he did manage to splash her, the girl should have sustained intense facial burns. However, aside from her eyes, her face was relatively untouched.
But her head does. But her head does. Let me check. Oh wait, not this one. But her head does. Here, it said the victim also suffered from chemical burn to the head. Most notable burns are to her eyes and scalp. So that means maybe the killer set a trap or something. Maybe the killer set a trap.
Well, if you check the tablet, it said she had burns to the scalp, too.
Burns to the scalp? How does that work? Unless those chemicals came from above?
Yes, yes, Dana, you're correct. Yes, that's right, above.
Did the killer somehow suspend the bucket in the air?
No.
Maybe there was a mechanism that made it tip over when someone entered the room.
Yeah.
Where's this bucket supposed to be again?
On top of the above.
Which, well, could mean anything.
Was the killer hiding above the door frame?
No, they set a trap.
There's no way they were up there. There's nothing for them to sit or hold on to. Not to mention, they couldn't have stabbed her from up there.
And if there's no place for the killer to sit, then there's no place for the bucket to sit.
There's a place for the bucket to sit. Do you know the bucket trap? Do you know the bucket trap where they put a bucket above the door thing, and when people open it, they just land into people's heads.
Unless you take into account the size difference. The space above the entrance might not be able to support a person, but it could still support something as small as a bucket.
Yeah.
And that thing supporting the bucket?
A door. A door. A door. The killer wants to drink for the bucket to go above the victim and for spill on her when she entered the room. In other words, he needed to balance the bucket. But on what? On the door! On the door! On the door!
I got it. I don't know how we overlooked this, but I've got it. The killer just balanced the bucket on the door.
Like in those water bucket pranks people film?
Yeah. Yeah, you don't know that?
Exactly. When the victim came into the room, she pushed open the door and caused the bucket to fall on her.
Yeah.
This would make it so she couldn't shoot back or even get a chance to see her assailant. When the bucket hit the ground, it probably rolled away. That'd explain why we found it a couple feet from the victim.
That is the possibility, yes.
It sounds like the best conclusion.
There's just one problem. How was the killer able to reach that high? Unless they were abnormally tall.
Oh, thank you, Cassidy. Thank you,
Something on top of
Cassidy.
that door.
Thank you, Cassidy, for this stuff.
Well, let's use that as our next point of discussion. How did the killer set up this trap?
This thing. This thing. Yes, yes.
This is it.
There we go.
There was a stepladder hiding behind the closet door. The killer probably used that. After climbing it, they could position the bucket right on top of the door.
Figures.
My precious stepladder? The bad guy used my super duper obvious stepladder?
Match point. Occam's razor.
Yes, it appears our killer didn't care much for subtlety. No matter how obvious it seems, it's the only answer that makes sense.
It was the only knick-knack of its kind, too. If there's something else that killer could have used, it's escaping me.
I see. It makes sense with what we've got so far. But I'm not done yet. I still have one last question for you apes.
What is it?
Please just leave us alone. Oh, I'm so tired.
Hey, don't be like that. Grace may be loud, but her questions have really helped our discussion.
Anyway, what was the killer doing when that bucket poured onto the girl's head?
He obviously didn't just stand there and observe.
I have to agree. They must have been hiding somewhere, waiting for her to arrive. Somewhere nearby, I assume.
I got it.
Yeah.
I've got it. The killer was hiding in the back of the closet. If he was pressed up against the furthest shelf and facing the entrance, there'd be a diagonal path between him and his victim. I say diagonal because that's the only way you can make a direct charge forward. Also, when the victim entered the room, she would have been standing with her back to the hallway, right outside the killer's range. That's why the stab wounds were only made to her chest.
Yeah.
Creating the crime scene we found! Great job, guys! We're actually doing this!
That was the last mystery, right? We must have put everything together now.
I don't think so.
Even if it's all fake, I feel really bad for this victim.
It's an ugly sight, but she's no victim.
Huh?
Well,
What do you
technically
mean?
she is, but let's be real. The girl was carrying a gun. She probably provoked the killer, and they killed her in self-defense. It's a clear-cut case of the hunter becoming the hunted, no?
Yeah,
That's
that
no
makes
excuse.
sense.
What?
There's no justifying murder. Killing a woman is the worst thing a man could do.
Oh, come on.
You're emanating a sizable amount of emotional tension. Are you okay?
There's no excuse. There never was an excuse. 28 stab wounds. No girl, no person should ever suffer Kara's fate.
Stop, Wolfgang. Stop.
Wait, who's Kara?
It was the victim's name. Didn't anyone read the tablet?
Oh God.
Dude,
Oh God. Here we go.
Oi, what's all this about? We figured out the case. Stop trying to drag it on.
No. We're not finished here.
Huh?
There's no murder without a proper motive. We need to discuss why Kara died.
I am not going this far for a fictional murder case.
Here we go
We're
again.
looking for a murderer. We're looking for answers, which we have.
Do you turn in a half-finished exam, Winona? An essay without its conclusion? This isn't about efficiency.
An essay
it's
without
about
a
being right.
conclusion.
Or do you, a supposed entrepreneur, not value integrity?
What the hell?
Let's just talk about the motive. There's no harm in doing that, right?
Well, what was the motive? Was the killer fighting for their life? Or were they going out of their way to murder?
Maybe the gun freaked him out.
If I was in the killer's shoes, I'd definitely be nervous. Thing is, while acting out of self-defense is possible, since when does it look like this?
Given the severity, I'd liken it to a crime of passion.
Something done on impulse?
What if they were frightened? The spooky thing might have set them off big time.
That's wrong. There's no way this was done in self-defense. No matter what excuse the killer uses, it doesn't change the fact they have blood on their hands.
Yo, bud, you seem a little pressed.
Uh-oh.
Silence! I won't allow
Fuck you! While you only been using literal improvement for the try so far, you might not have a good change your approach. Introduction, Protect Maniac. During non-stop domain, the emotionally charged comedy your classmate will appear in purple text. This common called partial statement. You can absorb partial statements by hovering them with your reticle and pressing E. Left. E. Yeah, E. Find a weak spot at everything. And fire. Okay.
To kill Kara so easily and without restraint. There is no way to justify this.
Stop being a bitch.
Chill pill, man.
You expect me to stay calm? This was the sadistic killing of one of humanity's brightest.
We shouldn't make a lot of assumptions about the killer's morals. This could have been self-defense.
You don't even know the damn killer. Just the crime scene they left behind.
This killer, dead or alive, deserves to be brought to justice!
But how can we do that? There's no reason to trust you. If you have no proof,
So says the ultimate liar.
To kill Kara so easily and without restraint. There is no way to justify this.
Take a chill pill, man.
You expect me to stay calm? This was the sadistic killing of one of humanity's brightest.
we shouldn't make a lot of assumptions about the killer's morals. This could have been self-defense.
You don't even know the damn killer. Just the crime scene they left behind.
This killer, dead or alive, deserves to be brought to justice!
But how can we do that? There's no reason to trust you. If you have no proof.
So says the ultimate liar.
This is hard. Wait, I need to think. I need to think.
To kill Kara so easily and without restraint.
I need to think. I need to think. This. I need to think. I need to think. I need to think. I need to think. I need to think.
There is no way to take it, Shield. You expect me to stick this with the thing that killed
We shouldn't make a lot of assumptions.
about the killers?
More, this could have been self-defense.
You don't even know the damn killer. Just the crime scene they left behind.
Oh, hi! Hi, Ran Tyson! Hi! How this game so far? I'm fighting with Wolfgang right now. He started being a bastard from out of nowhere. Also, welcome to the stream.
This killer, dead or alive, deserves to be brought to justice!
But how can we do that?
Get that. Yep.
If you have no proof. So says the ultimate liar.
I need to think. I need to think. Oh, wait.
To kill Kara so easily and without restraint.
Alright.
There is no
way to justify this.
Now you need to
take it chill.
Hell, man. You expect me to
Stay calm.
this with the thing that killed
We shouldn't make a lot of
assumptions
about the killer's
marks.
This could have been self-defense.
You don't even know the damn
Just the crime scene they left.
This killer,
dead or alive.
alive, deserves to be brought to justice!
But how can we do that? There's no
Oh my god, I miss it! Oh my god!
So says
Oh my god, I'm screwed. I'm so screwed.
To kill Kara so easily.
I'm so screwed. I'm so screwed. Not again. Luckily they let us do this again.
Take it chill, hell, man. You expect me to stay calm? This was the thing that killed one of the enemy's
we shouldn't make a lot of
assumptions about the killer's morals. This could have been self. You don't even know the damn killer. Just
The crime scene they left.
this killer.
Dead or alive, deserves to be brought to justice!
But how can we do that? There's no reason. If you
I need
have
that. I need that.
To kill Kara.
So easily and without restraint. There is no way to justify. Take it chill, hell, man. You expect me to stay calm? This was the thing that killed one of the enemy's. We shouldn't make a lot of assumptions about the killer's morals. This could have been self-defense.
be brought to justice!
But how can we do that? There's no
reason to trust you.
Okay, I got it. I got it.
If you have no...
Alright, I got this. I got this. I got this. I got this.
To kill Kara so easily and without restraint.
There is no way to justify take it, shoot. You expect me to stick it with the different
We shouldn't make a lot of us. You don't
Killer, dead or alive, deserves to be brought to justice!
But how can we do that? There's no reason.
Oh, come on!
To kill Kara so easily.
There is no way to justify take it, shoot, there, man. You expect me to stay calm? This was a sadistic killing of what we shouldn't make a lot of assumptions about the killer's morals. This could have been self-defense. We don't even know
The damn killer.
just because they may not know this killer, dead or alive.
Deserves to be brought to justice!
Chill, man. Chill.
But how can we do that? There's no
reason to
Yes! Finally! Finally!
Expertise shouldn't be overlooked here. If there's anyone to believe, it's the lawyer.
Say what?
Wolfgang has spent his life in the courtroom and on the crime scene. He'd understand the criminal mind in ways we can't possibly imagine. He was even emotionally invested in a murder case he'd never seen before. If his lawyer's intuition tells us that the killer was in the wrong, and we have no reason to disagree. We're all ultimates for a reason. We need to trust in talent.
Well spoken. If Wolfgang is adamant about the killer's intentions, we should have faith in him.
Aww.
Wolfgang's clearly trying his best for us.
Let's trust in the lawyer and his bargain bin buddy.
Hey! If it means going home, then new guy's convinced me.
Right on! Team Wolfgang all the way!
Thank you all for your support.
We're gonna for you.
Well, Eva, do you still disagree?
Even if I did, it's not worth pursuing. Does this mean we're done here?
No? I don't think so.
We're disembodied voice! We've figured out your stupid case. Now let us leave!
You're finally done. In all honesty, I stopped paying attention a long time ago.
What? We only went through this case because of you.
Silly me, I have a short attention span.
Oh, short attention span.
Just for my own benefit, why don't you summarize the information you've learned?
Time to make that comic, I say. Time to make that comic, you say.
Fine. I'll do as you ask. I'll present the truth.
We'll present the truth together.
Oh, I love Cassidy. Alright, time to do this. Closing agreement. Alright, let's do this. Oh my god, the sensitive. How again? Okay. Okay. Wait, how? Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. How do we do this? Okay. I don't have any time left. And this will be here.
I got it.
I got it.
The victim was Kara Koshkinen, the ultimate teacher's aide. Right before her death, she was wandering around the academy carrying a large assault rifle. That was probably when our unnamed killer, who was armed with a knife, spotted her.
And decided he'd put her to eternal rest. He slid inside that little janitor's closet, where he began hatching a deadly scheme.
Aye, they needed a way to surprise the victim, who was better armed. The killer grabbed a bottle of bleach from the closet and poured its contents into a bucket.
That's because they wanted to blind Kara by splashing the bleach in her eyes.
Sneaky little bastard.
But to do that, they would need to set a trap and catch the victim by surprise. The killer moved a stepladder behind the closet door and climbed up it to reach the doorframe. There, they carefully placed the bucket.
That way, when the victim opened the door, the bucket would empty its contents all over her.
After completing this setup, the killer retreated to the far end of the janitor's closet and waited for the victim's arrival. The killer could have made noise to attract the victim's attention. Either way, the victim tried to open the door.
And, the bleach splashed all over her. Her scalp, face, and eyes were severely burned.
Youch!
That must be so painful.
The
killer leapt from his hiding place and began viciously attacking Kara. In his fit of rage and cruelty, he stabbed her from the front 28 times.
While being stabbed, the victim tried to fight back by clawing at the killer. This left the However, it didn't deter the killer, and the victim eventually died.
At present, we don't have enough information to reveal the killer's true identity, but their actions haven't been forgotten. That is the truth behind this case. Well, are you satisfied?
A measly 3 acts. Poor Horace would be beside himself.
Who the hell is...
No one cares! We've done your end of the bargain. Now let
I
us
do
out
want to know.
already.
That is what I promised, isn't it?
Yes.
Alright, I'll let you leave this room. But before I do, may I be frank with you all for a second? This entire time I've been hiding behind a speaker, afraid to show my face. My heart tells me you'll react cruelly to it. However, my head, it raises a compelling argument. Who cares what others think? Shouldn't I get to have a little fun once in a while? Yes. Let's do away with these silly boundaries already. It's time we meet face to face.
Okay, face to face.
What was that all about?
Everybody, look over there!
Oh, here he is. There he is.
Toss away those pickaxes, peasants! The walls have finally crumbled. What will you do now that you've reached the other side? Will you treasure this new land? Serve it? Or will you set it ablaze? Well, peasants, have you made your choice?
Yo, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, what the fuck is going on?
Are you the speaker guy?
Speaker guy? No. You don't address your superiors like that. Within the halls of this academy, you'll refer to me by one name, and one name only. His Highness, the great and powerful Tozu, host of the Killing Game.
Tosu. Killing game?
Well done.
Or you can call me Tosu for short.
Hey.
Hey, what do you mean killing game?
The show must go on.
Did you really think the story would end once we reach this climax of this case? Quite the contrary. This is the only beginning.
That's...
Of what?
Why the long face?
Isn't it obvious? You, my dear subordinate
Blood is rushing.
are going to kill each other. That's not.
Come on.
That's not funny.
But then...
But you said we could go home if we solved the mystery.
Mm-hmm.
I gave you my pleasant incentive. It's not my fault you took it the wrong way.
What?
What are you talking about? You lied to us.
Rubbish.
Lied? Oh no, absolutely not. I'm a fair man, a man sworn to the truth. If I recall you correctly. No one's carried on the bargain. I supposedly said you can leave this room, not go home.
You
sneaky son of a bitch!
Not okay!
That's you're full of shit, man. There you go, losing control of your voice, and that's how you know you lost the agreement. Logic is cowardly thing like that. It'll jump ship the moment it confront with the challenge. He didn't lie, did he? He said he'd never lie. So what? So what he said? This was Eden Garden's Academy? Oh shit! What am I doing? Believing someone like him? There's no other way around. He's lying.
Dude!
Hey! Why didn't you tell us about your dumb game sooner? And watch your person run away?
Pathetic.
I can't host game without any contestant. Please don't do this.
I just want to go home.
I just want to go home. I want to be with my family. Please, just let me go home.
There's no need to worry.
There's no need to cry, Miss Toner. Huh? We are civilized here. No one's going to kill simply because they're ordered to. What's this? The peasant has a rebuttal? A match between a pair of unfit players. You could hardly call that a match. It must the same way. This game you propose a killing game between students who don't have a heart to kill.
Nonsense.
Do you seriously think we'll abandon our Morok so quickly?
Hey!
Yeah, totally right. We're like super boring people. We don't have what it takes to do something like this.
Indeed.
My heart is terribly soft, softer than the most delicate piece of mochi. When I see a fly in my room, I catch the portier in a jar and return her to nature.
I would never.
My mochi heart would melt otherwise.
I see.
I see. That's your argument, is it?
How interesting.
So, what has you so convinced?
Huh?
What do you mean? What makes you think that the people in this room lack of hearts to kill? Do you even know anything about them besides their name and ultimate talents?
Pathetic.
If you do, then tell me, regarding killing, where do they stand? Are they okay with murder if it's for the greater good? Are they okay with murder if it guarantees their survival? Is where they currently standing on the issue as same as where they willing to stand? Go on. You've had a couple hours to get to know everyone. That's a plenty of time to learn for that story, right? Should I take it as a no? Goodness, what a surprise.
Plot twist.
Not! You wouldn't be here if all dressed up in a fancy suit if you were not used for so naive.
Such a spoil sport.
Oh, and one more thing. That try you just did, that was your preparation for the killing game.
Get out.
How? All you did was just to make us play detective.
Plot twist.
And for good reason. If one of you is killed, the remaining student will participate in a true class trial. Your objective here is simple: uncover the culprit if you can. Using evidence if you gather during an investigation, you will argue who you believe committed murder. The result will be decided by popular vote. If you choose the right person, they alone will be executed, and the killing game will continue. However, if you choose the wrong person, the guilty party will be set free, and the rest of you will be executed instead. Those are the rules of the game. Everyone understand? All us will be executed? That's not fair!
Isn't this lovely?
Really? I think it's one of your one of our beautiful rooms. Everyone has an incentive to participate in the game, innocent or otherwise.
What's happening?
That's insane! You're treating us like a pig to slaughter.
Such disrespect.
Nonsense! All of you have the chance to survive in this game. Do you think the common butcher was so merciful? By the way, if no guilty party will ever escape, the killing game will end. When there are only 2 students left. You may want to remember that, or maybe you don't care. It depends on what kind of person you are. Out of 16 people here, only 2 would be allowed to survive?
No shot.
2 people. That's hardly better than if someone get away with murder.
Well done.
I know! That's what makes it so funny. Most of you will die no matter what, and yet, with every passing try, you all cling to life more desperately.
The show must go on.
And that exact mindset is what caused more murder to happen. Aren't these rules simply brilliant? A perfect test for the limits of human comprehension.
I have an appetite for destruction.
I can't wait to see all of you in action. Oh. The madman's loud, tinnitus indecent laughter suddenly cut off by a well-timed strike from behind.
I've said it a million times!
Oh God!
Fucking mutt! I want nothing to do with this stupid game!
Uh-oh!
Ow, 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 ow! Stop it!
What? Why is this so funny to me? This is somehow like when Makura stepped on Monokuma, but this is not Monokuma. He is a human and got bitten by a woman.
Since you've made it clear you won't listen to reason, I'll just make sure you have no arms to kill with!
Do you even listen to when I talk? I'm not the one doing the killing. It's you lot who are...
Oh God. Uh-oh.
Hey! Stop already! There's a...
Uh-oh! Please stop! Did Gray just... No! Wait! Please! 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 Oh God! Oh! Is this a scram? Oh God! Oh my God! Oh my God! That almost got me! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! She almost died! Grace released the man from her grips. Speechless, she moved her hand to her cheek, which has been nicked by a stray bullet. Oh, it's her! We all look in the direction of the shot came from. The shooter stood silently by the pillar, the dry smoke rising from the bound of her rifle. Her mask. The design was a panther instead of goat. It was clear that she was working with him.
You.
What does that mean? You shot at her.
For real?
This is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them. Everyone slowly back away from Tosu, suddenly fearful for their life. What What a shocking and unnecessary display of violence.
You think?
You think? I was talking about the gotham woman. Well, now you become acquainted with our enforcer, Mara. If any of you kids try to jeopardize the killing game, such by attacking me, she'll be there to put an end of your shenanigans.
Pardon me.
Even though she missed her shot, that was just a warning. I assure you, it would be unwise to further test her sharpshooting ability.
In any case,
regardless, I finally have an answer to your previous question. Meh. You asked me if I knew anything about my friend besides their name and talent.
no matter.
Truthfully, I don't. But I'll continue to trust them if I do, because they are ultimates. Huh? They are sharp with the betterment of society. They have proven themselves to be above simple acts of self-interest.
We will not succumb.
We will not succumb if you trap us, fire gun at us, and force us to endure physical courtroom procedure. He's right. Grace was trying to compose herself, but clearly shocked by her run-in with death.
Don't test me.
No matter how weird these guys are, they are talent. Do you really think an ultimate will fall for this bullshit? That's right. My friend and I have too much to live and too much to achieve. We won't throw that away from your killing game.
Don't get it mixed up.
We're going to escape. We have to. One by one, the students raised their voice in solidarity with Wolfgang. All of them were so confident in what they say, so willing to blindly put their faith in each other. And for some reason, it made me sick. Oh, demon, come on! Never underestimate the strength of human connection. I am quite familiar with this idea. What kind of captain would I be if I can't even handle a small crew of 15? Why this horrible feeling of contempt? Why do I feel this way when everyone else seems so hopeful? The voice inside me was answered by another.
No.
You got it all wrong. The student turned their attention towards Eva, surprised by her words. Do you actually believe no one here would touch you? You're really naive. I don't know how you made it as a lawyer. Well, instead of resorting to random home and attack, why don't you explain your reasoning?
It's the truth.
It's obvious. Compared to normal people, ultimates are more prone to killing, not less. Living with constant price from the public has ruined our sense of. If you need example, just look around the room.
What a joke.
Excuse me?
Look.
In outside world, ultimates will do anything to further their own goals. The same profit through here. Once you realize your dream can be only achieved if you escape, you resort to murder.
Can't you see?
If you continue to convince all of these people to trust each other, they'll only be more vulnerable. Unless that was your plan all along. Is it possible all you want to make everyone vulnerable? So that it will be easier for you to kill them. That's
enough.
That's enough. Oh fuck. Oh no. Oh. Suddenly Ingrid stepped in front of Wolfgang protectively. Wolfie does nothing wrong. He's giving us a word of confidence. Yeah. It's something we all need.
Please?
So stop trying to turn us against each other, please. The horrible feeling grew stronger as the other student emotions fell ever. It grew stronger and stronger, and I knew I had to say something. It was right. Huh?
No!
Demon, not you too!
I know.
Look, I get it. You want to make the situation less scary for everyone. But Eva made a good point. All of us have a clear motivation to live at this place, even at the cost of people's life. Whenever it is to see our families again, or for sake of our talent.
Don't say that!
No! We would never kill anyone!
That's not it.
Diana, you yourself admit you had too much to achieve. Don't you see how that's playing into the masked man's hand? This whole real all ultimate thing is pretty insane anyways. After meeting all of you, it's clear none of us had the same goals.
Hold on.
What are you insinuating? Don't we all carry the same obligation to improve the world we live in? His question angered me more than anything that had been said before. I could no longer suppress my true feeling.
That's wrong.
Look, the title Barry means shit nowadays, alright? Most ultimate are just dullards obsessing over some pointless hobby. Their talent don't contribute anything of worth. The only thing they're capable of leashing is of public attention for own goals. Ouch.
You've got to be kidding me.
You got to be kidding me. Running a business that feeds millions is pointless?
No.
Some of you are exceptions, obviously. But come on. There's no way the rest of you can improve the world we live in with your niche fixation.
That was very...
Don't you mean the rest of us? You're the ultimate too. Yeah, what the hell makes you so special? Yeah, what the hell makes you so special, Demon? I could feel their words warming their way into my soul. What makes you so special? Well, I can actually achieve many things with my talent. I can argue policy, consider ethics and morality.
Yeah.
But better yet, I was the one who got you guys through the trial.
Really?
Is that really what happened? I remember all of us helping out.
Shrimp?
Yo, I see what's going on. You think you're better than that just cause you say the word nobody understand? Yeah, Demon, just stop being a bastard, okay? Well, that's kinda stuff that creative. Like, tell me what a dragster is. Tell me what a dragster is. Do you know? What's this? What's your stuff? Lest you trip and fall into the umbrella like high up your vanity.
Not good enough.
I'm disappointed in you. How are you so concerned about making yourself look good when we're in the middle of the dead game?
The hell?
Wait, I was trying to. It was no use. They turned against me, hurling obscenities, scrolling, or simply shaking their heads.
Isn't this lovely?
Oh, fuck. Phew. Do I sense anger, hatred, and an unquestionable sense of bloodthirst? Well, save it for later. I'm the only person who can spill blood in the courtroom. The elevator will take you back to the killing arena. We'll clean up the crime scene and prepare the room for each of you.
Get lost.
Thanks. Now can you get lost?
Good evening.
Okay. He returned to this podium, and with the masked woman trailing closely behind. The bizarre mechanism that brought him into the room slowly lowered two of them into the ground and out of sight.
Hey.
Still, we're not going to kill anyone, right guys? No matter what happened, we're all going to make it out here, okay? It was only when the madman has left that reality truly began to set in. I'm trapped in a killing game with people who despise me. How did this happen? I just want to help. I wanted to make sure we didn't trust each other too easily. And now I'm being treated like a bad guy. Will these people practice what they preach? Will they really refuse to kill? I can't trust anyone here. For better or for worse, it's me versus them. Demon, come on! Lower your egoistic. So cute to the beginning of the end. The beginning of an unfundable nightmare and unreal despair. The beginning of the killing game. Woo! Let's go! Woo! The intro is here! What do you... Okay, what do you think of the game? The game is really cool! I love it! I love it! I love the character, I love the gameplay, I love the designing, I love it all. I love it all. That's my answer. Yo, yay! Thanks. You're welcome. Project Seden's Garden. Yes! Woo! Alright! Well woven by Stitch and Needles. Oh! That's some very good artwork! I loved it! I love it! To be continued. Woo! Alright! The chapters, the first chapter, the prologue has ended, guys! Alright. All I have to say is, it's so awesome. I really love this game. No, even though I sound frustrated while I'm playing, it's because of my old laptop. I'm sorry about that, but I still love the game. But I don't know. It's just so good to play a Fatman Danganronpa game again. It's just so good. Thank you so much. You're welcome. I just I don't know. I just love it so much. This is just the first chapter. This is not even in the just like a preparation for the game. It's just a preparation for the game, and I still love it so much. I can't wait for the entire game. Oh, let me see. all they created. Man, you, I, I need to say, uh, whoever was watching this, the staff or whoever hearing this, the staff, the creator, the programmer, the voice actor, the voice actor, yeah. You guys did so great. You guys did so great. You guys did so great. I love this. I know this is just the first, just the beginning, but I still love it. I'm one of the modeler. Thank you so much. Oh really? Oh. I need to tell you something. The model is so great. I really love the model. The model is so great. You are good. You are really skilled at it. I love it. I mean, I'm an artist myself, and I always like struggling with reading, and I see how, and you see the works, and it was so good. You guys did amazing. Tell this to your team. Tell this to your team. I love it, and thank you for creating this game for us to play. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And so guys, the stream has come to an end. The stream has come to an I will. This is really great to hear good feedback. No worries. No problem. I appreciate it. Alright guys. Sadly the stream has come to the end. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you. I don't know what to say. I'm just so happy to play this game. Thank you, Project Eden's Garden, for this game. I really love it. And yeah, you guys did amazing. You guys did awesome. And alright, see you guys in the next stream, guys. Thank you for coming, and thank you for sticking in. Bye, guys. Bye.